Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm at Lipink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that there is a hope of Fed pivot. So let's talk about it. Then the second news I would like to talk about is that Elon Musk announced that yes, he is buying Twitter, but didn't he say that he don't? Well, let's talk about that one as well. And the third news is all about that basically Kim Kardashian promoted a crypto, and because of this, she got a regulatory fine more than $1 million from the SEC. So guys, let's talk about all these kind of things and let's hit it. And if you would like to stay up to date, very simple, subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because every single weekday I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Check out the links under this video because there are many useful ones, and also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now we move on to the market, where we can see actually that Bitcoin is now up 1% in the last 24 hours, about a bit less. That makes it over 20,000 with $101. Then we have Ethereum, a tiny little bit down, less than, 0.3%. It's $1,344. When we're looking at the leaders, we see Helium in the top 100 with 7% up, then Dogecoin 6%. Probably because of Elon, and Convex Finance almost 4%. And when we check the losers, not big ones basically, Lido down 3% down, Reserve Right 3% down, and we have Maker about 3% down. When we're looking here the candlestick chart, look, I drew here a huge long trend line which basically has really started here last November, so it's almost a year long, and we have touched it here. Here, there, we're very close to it. Now here again, and well, we tiny little bit crossed it. If we zoom in, then we can see it a bit better. So, well, to be honest with you, this is just one thing to look at, and we'll see how it will behave, because as you can see here, we could go over it, but it doesn't mean we stay above it. And well, but now because of interesting things, that the hope of Fed pivot, the market started to go up. Not just the stock market, Bitcoin as well, and that's why we are, above 20,000 US dollar. How long it can last? Well, that's a good question, and will it really happen? So let's move on to the first topic, which is all about this. Well, there's a hope now because there's a pressure, and therefore it's a hope of Fed pivot. And when we check out this article, we can see that Bitcoin price, rises above 20,000, and risky assets climb on the hope that the central banks will pivot away from their money tightening policies. And well, let's move into it a little bit. The move comes as investors were eyeing whether central banks will have to slow their pace of monetary tightening. And, there are here many quotes that, for instance, investors know that the stronger the US dollar, the more sell pressure on Bitcoin. Many investors feel the Fed could pivot and drop interest rate as the Bank of England just did. There it happened already. This would trigger a larger buying opportunity for Bitcoin, which is extremely bullish. And another thing we have here, the United Nations warns the Fed to cool rate hikes, saying that the UN agency has urged the Federal Reserve to slow the pace at which it is rising a federal funds rate. The UN report argues that poor countries will suffer. So because we see the dollar getting so strong against any currency, you name it, British pound, Swiss franc, euro, and these are the strong big ones, right? But looking at the small countries currencies, the much weaker, they getting in a big trouble. Therefore, it's pretty bad if that's going to continue. So again, the Fed is in a difficult situation. they fighting against inflation. But many people here argue that it's not necessary to bring inflation down all the way to 2%. And actually now we're not going that fast up. And maybe, there's a chance to save the economy, because the problem is with the world economy, it's really, really suffering if, they continue with this policy, which they do now to increase the interest rates that much. And also making US dollar too strong compared to other currencies, which will have a bad impact on, even worst impact on the economy. And if that's happening, we will see what's going to happen. But if that's happening and they really slow down a little bit, a step back, that can have an impact on the market. It can boost, even the stock market and even the crypto market. But one very important thing, it doesn't matter what's happening right now. In long term, we're still in a bad situation. This will be just like, make it easy for a while, but then we're going to face trouble, and maybe even a bigger trouble again. So difficult situation where we are right now. But the pressure is on Fed, what they're going to do. Okay, the next topic is that, Elon Musk is now saying that he's buying Twitter on the original price, what he announced back in spring. When he said after that he doesn't buying Twitter because, and now buying it. Okay, so he playing a game kinda, but let's talk about it. Elon Musk is announcing a lot of things on Twitter as well, many times, but this time it's all about buying Twitter again. And because of this news, Twitter's price obviously went up, and now Tesla CEO Elon Musk changed course and agreed to buy Twitter for the agreed upon price, according to the filing on Tuesday. So Twitter shares were halted after Bloomberg's report that Musk plans to go through with the acquisition at 54.20, so $54.20 a share. And because of this, the stock jumped 22% after its reopening. Changed the mind. And when we just go back in time, what's happened here? So first of all, we had Elon Musk saying, okay, I'm buying Twitter. Then he made his offer. This is what is the original offer I just mentioned. And then he stepped back because saying that the ratio of Twitter bots, so the fake accounts kinda, are too high, and it's difficult to check. And if it's that high, what he's saying, then the company doesn't, it's not worth that amount. And now, out of the blue, he's saying, okay, I'm buying it on the original price. And that moved the market again. So we do know that Elon Musk liked to move the market. When you think all the way back in 2021, when announced that Tesla is accepting Bitcoin, then the price went up. Also Tesla invested 1.5 billion US dollar in Bitcoin, and then couple of months later, he said, no. This economic footprint of Bitcoin is just too big, and not Tesla won't expect Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin price started to go down. Before up, of course, there we had the China's problem. When they said that the miners should stop Bitcoin mining in the country, and then we started to all the way go down. But Elon helped a little bit as well, obviously. And now buying Twitter, not buying Twitter, now buying Twitter. What's tomorrow? We will see. Okay, now let's move on to the next topic. And the next topic is all about Kim Kardashian, who basically got a regulatory fine, 1.2 million US dollar from the SEC. Why? I'm going to tell you. So we do know that people like to make some advertisements for cryptocurrencies, and I always warn you from channels they really, shilling and telling that, well, this is a top currency, you should definitely invest, even little tiny ones, because many times they get money for it, simply that they advertise it, and this is what happened in this case as well. So we have here Kim Kardashian, who actually was promoting a cryptocurrency, and to her 225 million Instagram followers in June back in 2021, and forgot to mention that she actually gets for it $250,000, but she said it in a very interesting way. I was saying that not financial advice, but said that, oh, I just heard from the friends that how great is this crypto. I'm just not going to mention it now, but you can see it actually. And then how cool is that? And it's just there is a burning in that. Here you can see it, and so on and so forth. And because of this, probably many people just jumped in that, wow, that's a great idea. She's saying it. And of course, now the SEC want to show how to go on with these kind of cases. And, it's a great example. Kim Kardashian, famous name. They said, okay, we're going to fine you. Plus, she's not allowed to advertise any crypto in the next 3 years. And who knows if this will be now here successful, then maybe other influencers can get in trouble as well, who are saying that when small little cryptos just come into the picture, and then they say that, wow, that's a great idea, but forget to mention how much money they get for advertising it. So the reason why they're mentioning it, not because they really believe in it, they like it, and they fundamentally saying it's a good project, it's simply because of the money. So be aware of it. I get many emails every day that there is an NFT project, there is a little token. If you just make an advertising video, then it would be great, and we pay you that amount for it. You haven't seen any of these videos on my channel. I'm not doing it simply because I'm just here all about the news, and here to share with you my knowledge, because I just want you to be educated, to stay up to date, so you can make your own decision with your own responsibility, a rational decision, if you would like to enter into this market, but it's your responsibility. But I'm not pushing any cryptocurrency, because that won't be fair, especially if they pay for it. Okay, so we see what's going to happen with that case, and who will be the next they find. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single weekday I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Simply subscribe to this YouTube channel if you would like to stay up to date, and I'm back tomorrow with the freshest. Have a good one. Bye-bye.